Good morning, everyone. I'm here with the delightful Natalie, and it's lovely to see her cheery face. We're practicing an element of social distancing. Natalie is like one of the healthiest women. But we thought today we would do a film on just keeping fit if you're not going to go to a class, and what you can do at home. And we've got just 2 tools. So I'm going to show you what we're using. We buy these off Amazon. We've checked already. They are available. Today we're using
a long band, which is a TheraBand, quite a light resistance.
How do we know the resistance? By the colour?
By the colour, but it will say you can choose your resistance. Or they actually often come in packs, so
packs
light,
of 3,
medium,
yeah.
and heavy. And we've got a short band here, a short resistance band, and this is quite a heavy one for doing some leg work. That's all you need, full body workout.
All right, should we get started?
Yes, let's get started. Okay, as always, we're going to start with some mobility. You know, wake up that spine, get everything nice and mobile. I want you to come to your mat, and you need to come into a 4-point kneeling position, so on your hands and knees, essentially. Great. Then you're going to push your hips back just a little bit so they're hovering above just push them back down towards your heels a little bit. Come up just a tiny bit from there. This is going to help keep your hips tucked in. I want you to take a deep breath in and reach your right arm underneath your left arm. So you're threading the needle. Then as you exhale, you're going to reach that right arm up to the sky. Perfect. So you're mobilizing the thoracic spine. And the thoracic spine goes from the bottom of your neck to sort of just the bottom of the ribs there.
And I think it's especially good, Natalie, for people who sleep. Like I sleep like this at night, and I'm very closed like this, and I think the more stressed I am, the more I'm like this cocooning. So just having the ability when I wake up to realise how stiff I am and open up that shoulder.
Yes, definitely.
So
get everything moving.
Get everything moving and flowing in your body.
And it's a time to focus on your breathing as well, taking some deep breaths.
Am I breathing in
as you reach under, and exhale, breathe out as you reach up to the sky. I want you to do one more on that side, then you're going to switch to the other side. And then place that hand back down on the mat, and we come into your cat dog stretch. So really flexing, feel the space between the shoulder blades open up a little bit, and then you're going to push that chest down towards the ground. All right, one more. I want you to come to your neutral spine. Good, and then walk your hands towards your feet so you can slowly roll up and come up onto your feet. And then you're going to have a nice big stretch, reach those arms up to the sky. Good, maybe have a little side bend, open up the side of the body. Now you're going to pick up that mini band, and you're going to place it just below the knees. Right, I'd like you to pick up that big band as well, the TheraBand. Super cheap, super easy, many exercises. Toes slightly turned out so you can get a little deeper in your squat. You're going to go for 10 squats with a band revolution. So you squat down, then lift the arms up and behind your head so you get a stretch. Then you're going to come into your squat again. You push those knees right out, good. Inhale, lower into your squat. Exhale, drive up through those heels. And you're going to squeeze your butt as much as you can
when I'm coming up or when I go down?
When you're coming up, and you lift that band up behind your head. And then I want you to stand, have the arms in front of the chest, and you're going to pull the band apart 10 times to fire up the backs of the shoulders and your upper mid-back muscles here. Good, deep breath in, arms come forward. Exhale, pull the band apart. You're going to come into a squat, you're going to hold it and extend your left leg out to the side, then come back to the center, then extend your right leg. We're doing this 10 times. 8 and 7, switch, 6. Good, stay nice and low. Nice deep breaths. Inhale as the leg comes in, exhale as you move it out to the side. Last 2. And 1, back to the center and stand up. Okay, come to your mat. You're going to do a plank with opposite ankle reach. So you come down into your high plank, then you move into your downward dog and reach your right hand to your left ankle, then come back into your plank. Left hand to your right ankle, right hand to your left ankle. Try not to come into a push-up. We just want to gently fire everything up here. So really reaching for that ankle, Trinny. I want you to reach right back. That's
really reaching, Natalie.
So, and why are we doing this? To get a stretch through the backs of those legs, open up the hips a little bit, and fire up the shoulders. Slowly roll up, and you're going to do that round all over again. It's going to be nice and seamless. You've got the squat, the 10 squats with the band revolution, with the arms coming up and over the head. Bring the band down just a little bit so it's closer to the ankles, and we're going to go for those 10 tap outs. You're holding the squat. Good. Left foot, back to the center, right foot. Start off in a nice high plank position so that upper mid back is domed. You're pushing
When you're doing a high plank, are
Yes.
your shoulders above your hands?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. And you reach for that opposite ankle. Feel that your hamstrings are getting a bit of a stretch, your calf muscles are getting a bit of a stretch. Okay, so the band is going to come up. We're going to do a little bit of floor work.
Yeah.
The band is going to come up to just above the knee. And we're going to do a glute bridge variation without a step today. So you're just going to lie down on the mat.
Yeah.
So you want to have, that's it, perfect. You're going to bring your feet a little closer together.
Yeah.
You've got the band there for extra resistance for the back of the legs.
Yeah.
And I want you to do a couple of glute bridges. You're going to lower, roll all the way down, and then roll back up again. I want you to lift and hold your hips up. Keep them tucked in. Keep the hips as still as possible. So you want to focus on that.
Yeah.
You're going to bring your right foot out to the side, tap it down on the ground. Good, back to the center, switch to the other side. So this is that little tweak. We're making it slightly more...
Tipping with my toe?
Yeah, your toes are absolutely fine. So you're going to tap with the toes. Good, going for 10 pulses up. You're going to lower halfway, lift up all the way, really squeezing the backs of those legs. This is great if you have any knee problems. This is actually what you really want to do.
Which I slightly do.
Yes, Trinny's got a couple of knee things going on. So this is great, strengthening the backs of the legs. Going for another 4. Good, go for 3, 2, 1 more. Put those hips back down on the ground. You can keep your feet down. We're going to go into that ab exercise where you reach for your ankle. So left hand behind your head. Yeah. Lift your chest, and you're going to reach for that right ankle. We're going to go for 10 on each side. So we're working in repetitions of 10 today to keep it nice and easy.
So the trick here is not to go, because I at the beginning would do this and feel nothing. It's like you're going round.
Exactly. Turn around. You're going to do a cat dog stretch just to loosen everything up for a second. So it's gentle articulation of the spine. Hips tucked in, so pelvis towards the belly button, and you're just going to hover your knees off the ground. So toes are down, knees are hovering. Now this doesn't look like much, this exercise, but actually it's really difficult. From there, I want to see if you can lift your right arm. So just bend the arm, lifting it towards the hip. So you lift off the ground and then place it back down. And then you switch to the other side. So with this, you're going to fire up the side of the stomach, so those obliques. That's what gives you the lines down the side of the stomach. Big band is coming back.
Big band.
You're going to hold a squat, have one hand on the hip holding the band, and you're going to lift the other arm so you can extend that leg and the arm.
Oh, I see.
Good. Then you should start to feel the arm working.
Yep, straight away.
Good. Stay nice and low. You're going to do 30 seconds on each side. And then we've got a modified burpee to get the heart rate up a little bit.
Oh, wow, thanks, Nat.
You're welcome. Okay, right, Trinny, now it's time. I know you were putting off that modified burpee, but it's happening.
Yeah, okay, what's modified burpee?
So you're going to reach for the sky, or raise the roof, then bring your hands down onto the ground. You walk your hands out into a high plank position. Then you're going to tap your right foot out to the side. Back to the center, then your left foot out to the side, back to the center. Bring your right foot forwards next to your right hand, left foot forwards. Stand up, reach for the sky. You're going to do that all over again, and I want you to go nice and fast.
There's the music. Reach for the stars. Do, 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 do. Reach for the stars.
There we go. Trinny's providing the entertainment this morning.
Reach for the stars.
Sit. This is the last exercise because we've got to work on that posture. I want you to take hold of this band. You're going to lift your arms, lift your chest a little bit, squeeze your bum as much as you can, then bring the arms behind the head. So you're going to lift, that's it, but pull the hands apart, then bring the arms forwards. You might need, that's it, bring the arms up and over the head. Then you lift the arms, pull the band behind the head, squeeze those shoulder blades down. Rest if you need to, Trinny. You've got one more. And stop. Rest in your child's pose. If you are quite tight in the neck and the shoulders, sometimes those muscles do take over. And this is just going to help you just stretch all out. If you work at a desk, this is a great little stretch that you can do throughout the day. Okay, and switch sides. That's it. Place your right hand on your hip, tuck in, and you're going to lean to the left. Okay, nice deep breaths.
Have a wonderful day. Keep safe. Do the best you can do today to keep yourself well and healthy.
Bye.
Bye.